What's up, YouTube? It's your boy M8trix21 back with yet another video, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Talking about sneakers, but we got two sneakers, and we want to talk about, is it real hype or is it fake hype behind these sneakers? Like I said, we had two sneakers drop recently, and they both kind of had a little bit of hype behind them, but I think I just want to talk about, is it real hype or is it fake hype? Is it hype that was generated that's not sustainable, or is this hype that's going to keep this shoe all the way up to the top? So, like I said, let's get into these two sneakers. Like I said, it's some dope sneakers, but who knows if the hype is real or not? So let's get to fake hype or real hype. Let's go. So the first thing we want to talk about, the Jordan 5 Retro OG Black Metallic Reimagined. Like I said, these were a dope sneaker that dropped, and they had a lot of hype behind them. I mean, they even had people going back to the crazy stuff, getting in shootings and stuff for sneakers. Like, that to me will never be cool. That's ridiculous. I used to wait in line for sneakers back in the day, and if I could now, I definitely wouldn't, because that stuff got crazy, real crazy. And man, for this Jordan 5, don't get me wrong, it's a dope sneaker overall. I love the way it looks. It's very nostalgic, and they did a good job reimagining this sneaker to something different. But like I said, I like the way they did it. They did make it a fresh design on the old design, if that makes sense. Made the old one and made it into something that I think is even better than the original Black Metallics. But at the end of the day, was this hype warranted? Was this a sneaker that deserved the hype of people going crazy and stuff like that? It's not a limited sneaker. It's a general release, so I definitely don't think so on that already. I think that's already put it to where it shouldn't be on that level. And it's not something that people were like, oh man, putting on their list, this is the one I got to get from 2025. It didn't even make my top 10 of 2025. To be honest with you, it wouldn't have made my top 20. But it is a dope sneaker overall, but let's be real about why this hype, I think, is fake. Fake hype on this one. Because think about the time. It's tax season. It's a Black Jordan 1. It's family. I mean, it's a general release, and the whole family can get them. So, of course, there's going to be a little bit of hype behind these, and there've always been hype behind Black Jordans releasing on tax season. So, is the hype real in this one? I think definitely not. I think it's a dope sneaker, but the hype just isn't crazy about it. Right now, they're going for around $220, a little bit less in the adult sizes. You know, when they first, back in the beginning of January, they were going over $500 for them. Definitely not. I think definitely not a sneaker that's going to maintain a lot of value, maintain a lot of hype behind it. It's a dope sneaker, but if you wait a little bit of time, you should be able to get these under retailer, I think. So, fake hype with these, but still a dope sneaker overall. And now let's talk about the second sneaker I want to talk about. And this one's a little bit more tricky about thinking about if it's real hype or fake hype, because it was a lot of hype behind this sneaker coming out. And I think it was because it was supposed to be limited, but this sneaker I'm talking about is the Jordan 1 Retro High 85 OG in the Bred or Band colorway. Like I said, I think this sneaker was really dope, really cool. Me personally, I'm not a fan of the 85 shape. I'm just not. I prefer the more up-to-date ones, but to me, I'm not a fan of the 85 shape. It's just don't do it for me. It looks like a wedge sneaker instead, but it is what it is. I know a lot of people prefer those, but they just don't do it for me. But like I said, these were supposed to be limited to 10,000 pieces. Very limited locations where you can get these. They did a big rollout for them. A lot of good marketing for these sneakers. So, of course, the hype was built up a lot behind these sneakers. But in last month, maybe 2 weeks ago, these sneakers were going for a lot. Way more than they're going for now. At one point, these sneakers were going for well over $1,000, which is, in my opinion, crazy. But I do think this is a sneaker that could get back up there. And it's crazy that it was going for over 1,000 maybe a little bit over 2 weeks ago. But when they dropped, or even when they got closer to dropping, it dropped a lot. I mean, a lot. I mean, you can get these sneakers for $300, $400, and that's a steep decline. And I expect it to go back up a little bit now that the drop has happened, and people are reselling them a little bit. Of course, right now it's going to drop a little bit lower, then it's going to shoot up a little bit. Once these get a little bit scarce, and if they really are truly limited to 10,000 pieces, I don't think they were numbered. If they were numbered, it definitely would hold the value. Definitely would be worth the hype. But I don't think these were numbered. And if they're not numbered, there's no telling. I don't trust these companies now when they say something's limited and they don't number it. Even if they number it, I still don't trust it. Let's say number like 1 out of 10,000 or number 268 out of 10,000. Something like that, I trust it. If there's no number on it, I don't trust it. These companies do a lot of stuff, and you can make fake hype by saying something is limited when it's not. And I don't know if these are truly limited to 10,000 pieces, but if they are, okay, they may have some value long term. But if not, they may not. But either way go, I think the hype on this one, I will say for now, is real. Even though it dropped down a little bit, I do think the hype on these sneakers are somewhat real. I think they will gain value long term, and I don't think the hype is super fake on them. I may come back a week from now or a month from now and say, yeah, these were fake hype, but I do think it's real. I do think people really did like these. But like I said, if they didn't say these were limited to 10,000 pieces, would these have sold out the way they did? Probably not. And in that case, it could be looked at as fake hype. But I'm going to go with real hype on these. I think they're pretty dope. Even though it's not the 85 shape isn't my favorite, I still think they're pretty dope, and I think they're okay. So real hype for this one, fake hype for them fives. But like I said, I think they're pretty dope. Both of them. Either way, I would like to have either of them in my collection. Maybe the fives were the ones, but who knows? Let me know in the comments how you feel about these. Do you think the fives are fake hype or real hype, and you think the ones are fake hype or real hype, even though ones aren't doing what they used to do? But let me know in the comments how you feel about these, and we can talk about it. Drop in the comments another sneaker that you want to see me talk about on real hype or fake hype. But that's all I got for you on this one. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well so you never miss a video. This is your boy M8trix21. Peace. Talk to you all later. Bye. Perfect.